Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So here on the daily chart, what you can see is that the move to the upside is seen as a 5-wave pattern. So still that's unchanged. We are still watching for the price to reach all-time highs. No change here, and also no change since yesterday. However, I shared with you yesterday that we have made a slight change to the smaller degree. So within wave 5, how wave 5 is likely unfolding. Previous wave count not invalidated, but it's always a matter of what are the most, focusing on what are the most probable scenarios. And I see two, and the wave 5 would be an ABC structure anyway. I mean, that's the idea. Wave 3 specifically gave us the answer here, because the third wave is clearly an ABC structure. The wave 1 can be seen as an ABC structure, can also be counted as 5 waves, but because of the third wave, it provided some clarity. We're going with the idea that wave 5 also has to be an ABC. That's just a large diagonal pattern. And here are two possibilities. The first one is that this is an A, B, C in wave A, which topped recently in November. The B wave was shallow, not very common, not easy to spot, but it is something that we would follow now until support levels on the smaller time frame break. And it is not uncommon in very bullish markets. And then the C wave would now send us into that blue target zone between 5,072 and 7,013. Further extensions are possible, but this would be the next milestone target area. Then another scenario is, which would even be a little bit more bullish probably, that the A wave is still unfolding, but then probably as just a different structure, where we could say that it's a probably a 1, 2, maybe even 3, 4, 5 either, or we can also call that A wave a 3-wave move. Just again in different, could even say this is an A and the B wave as a triangle, C wave. There are different ways how this can be counted. That's the problem with these 3-wave movements. The main takeaway is here that based on this structure, a top could form at any point. Yellow wave B could start at any time. Support for yellow wave B would be between 2,407 and 3,167. In other words, as long as we're holding above 2,407, the overall scenarios both point towards higher prices, even in the one that is short-term more bullish, more bearish. However, that doesn't mean it's going up or down. Well, of course it is, because that's what markets do, but we have to observe the micro support levels on the smaller time frame to get an understanding which of these scenarios is currently leading. All you need to know is where are support levels, where are resistances, targets, and what are the key levels that make one scenario morph into the other. And at the moment, the white scenario is leading. So that's currently the primary wave count. That should give you all your answers. And on the smaller time frame, this here is the white scenario. And you can see how the C wave to the upside can evolve. We're currently moving in a trend channel. As long as we're holding in that trend channel, there is anyway no indication at all that a top is in place. From that C wave low that bottomed in November, we're tracking a 1-2-1-2 setup, and we might be in circle 3 now. Microstructure isn't very clear, but it suggests that the price could reach this area, in the area of 4,300 plus next. First indication that a top of sorts is in place, and that might be a top in yellow wave A, or something different. We would have to, there will be lots of other questions to deal with then, but first indication that a top of sorts is in place would be a break below the lower boundary of the trend channel and a break below the red line located at 3,680 USD. But for now, the focus is on higher, especially as long as this last swing low marked circle wave 2 is holding. We're even holding in the upper price region of the trend channel above the center line, which indicates momentum is up. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.